take your body and turn it into little pieces. I'll hide the evidence and act like everything's fine. I take your body and turn it into little pieces. I'll hide the evidence and act like everything's fine.
What's the front on, bitch?
Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Nimrod Horror Review. Today I will be looking at the 2011 film, The Amityville Haunting, the most recent sequel or movie within the Amityville series. This one is actually a little bit different than the rest of the films. This one, in some respects, is a standalone film. It has nothing to do with the previous films. This one's pretty much like the real Amityville house. Like it's this family that moves in this house. They already know that the movies exist and all that. So that's kind of cool, but in some respects it's kind of not cool. But at the same time, you didn't want them to make a Amityville 2 after that horrible remake. So it's this kind of makes people forget about that horrendous remake that they made. Anywho, so this film is about a family, and this boy Tyler because he knows that this is the Amityville house, and he's all jazzed about it. So he decides that he's going to make his own kind of documentary and film everything and film what happens. So that kid's kind of annoying, and you can tell his parents are always annoyed with him, and he looks like a kid that would be annoying, and I would hate to have a kid like that. He's annoying. So in this film, it basically starts off with kind of a bang. The person that shows him the house, the realtor, just dies. For one, if your realtor dies when you agree to buy the house, that's when you guys say, I don't know about this house anymore. They didn't, because it's cheap. And then the next, the next day, one of the movers die. Like I said, this film, it's kind of stupid like that. But like I said, everything's by a handycam or whatever it's called. It's someone's personal recording and everything. It's like, oh, what's going on? How you doing, Dad? So like the realtor died and the moving man died. What do you think? And then the dad's like, look, Tyler, just turn off the camera. So basically, that's kind of the storyline. Is this kid's filming it, and every single night, their back door opens up, and they think it's this. Well, at first it's believed to be this neighborhood kid who's sneaking in to hook up with the daughter, but then it just starts open, and then there's a shadowy figure at one time. So we see security video for this because the guy puts in a security camera because he's going crazy because it's like who's doing this, and yeah, I mean it's kind of what you expect from one of these paranormal activity-esque films. There's a bunch of just where it blacks out and it shows a short half second of something, and it goes back to what they're talking about. I'm generally not a huge fan of these films, just because there's so many of them, and it's just like, you know, after a while, they all just kind of start to be the same movie, you know. But this one, to me, I personally dug it, and it could just be based on the fact that I'm an Amityville horror fan. Um, so that was probably a lot to do with it because my girlfriend, she didn't really like it too much. She said it was kind of stupid and lame, which it kind of is. And but yeah, there's this weird relationship between the father and the daughter. They don't like do anything or say anything, but just the way that they act around each other makes me suspect, like, hey, what's going on here? Father may be doing some inappropriate things with her. But like I said, it's like that was a storyline that they decided to just chop off. They said, you know what, let's not do that. Because the second one, you know, whatever. Anywho's, um, but this film, uh, you know, it's a pretty good watch. I think Amityville fans are definitely gonna like it. Um, but then I'm sure there's people that don't like it. I mean, it's not a great movie. I'm gonna be honest right there. But for me personally, I found it kind of interesting, kind of fun. Um, so I will give this film a pretty good 7 out of 10 haunted houses. See you guys next time. Adios. Ghetto style. Ghetto style. Ghetto style. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, you know. It's just, we're gonna do this. You and me, champ. You and me. All sleeves look okay. All sleeves go to heaven.